Hey, hi, welcome back to another diagram drawing episode. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important diagrams in the market structure set of lecture notes, and that is the kink demand curve diagram. So, when do we use this diagram? We use this diagram when we're trying to illustrate price rigidity that occurs in a competitive oligopoly, whereby there is mutual interdependence between firms and firms are highly rival conscious. So how do we use the kink demand curve diagram to illustrate this price rigidity idea? Actually, the kink demand curve diagram that you see in your lecture notes comprises of two separate sets of demand and MR curves, as you can see on the screen in front of you right now. The pink color demand and MR curves are relatively more price elastic as compared to the blue demand and MR curves. Now, let's say that the current price is established at P0 and Q0. How does the kink demand curve show price rigidity? How does the kink demand curve show that prices are unlikely to change from the current price of P0 and Q0? Now consider this, at the current price of P0, let's say if the firm raises its price, do you think his rivals will follow? No, his rivals won't follow. If the firm raises his price, his rivals will not follow, because if the rivals do not follow this increase in price, this means that his rivals will be offering a price that is relatively lower. And this actually benefits the rival by not following the increase in price. What this means is that for this firm, the quantity demanded for his product will actually fall more than proportionately, because now all his customers would have gone to his rivals, and this will cause the TR and the profits of this firm to fall. So the demand curve is price elastic above P0. So if we erase away the demand and the MR curve that are not relevant, we are only left with the pink, we're only looking at the pink demand and MR curve above P0, because demand is price elastic above P0. Now let's consider what happens if the firm reduces his price below P0. Now if the firm tries to reduce its price, his rivals will very quickly follow to prevent their customers from being snatched away. Now this means that the quantity demanded faced by this firm for his product will probably increase less than proportionately, because his price cuts are being matched by his rivals. So the increase in quantity demanded that he experiences will probably not be so much. It will be less than proportionately to the decrease in prices, and this will cause the TR and profits of this firm to fall. So below P0, demand faced by this firm is actually price inelastic. So if we erase away the demand and MR curve that is not relevant, this is what we are left with as a resultant demand and MR curve faced by an oligopolistic firm in an oligopoly. The demand curve faced by this firm is actually kinked at the current price of P0. So how do we use this to show price rigidity? To complete this diagram, we actually need to draw in the MC curve in order to establish the profit maximization point. Now, the profit maximization point, if you remember, occurs at where MC equals to MR. So if the MC curve lies anywhere in the gap in the MR curve, this means that the profit maximizing price and quantity is the current P0 and Q0. Even if there is an increase in marginal cost experienced by this firm, so long as it lies within the gap in the MR curve, this means that the profit maximizing price and quantity still stands. Unless the increase in MC is so large that there is a new profit maximizing point being created, this will cause the profit maximizing quantity to be lower and the profit maximizing price to change. So essentially, how the kink demand curve show price rigidity is that despite changes in marginal cost, there will be no change in the current price that's being established unless this increase in marginal cost is very severe. So when do we use the kink demand curve diagram? We use the King demand curve diagram when we are trying to show how mutual interdependence between rival firms in an oligopoly, and we're trying to show how rivals' actions affect the price and output decisions in an oligopoly.